Hello, guys. So today I'll be talking about async and await in JavaScript. So when we talk about asynchronous code, async stands for asynchronous, which means it does not block the execution of other codes. So let's take it as if an asynchronous code is a waiter, right? He goes to the kitchen and doesn't stand there doing nothing. But when the food is ready, he waits to collect it before serving it. The waiter waiting to collect the food before serving it. That's what that's termed as await. So basically, what an await does is to wait for an important result that's needed before the next line of code runs. So now let's take this example. So as you guys can see, we have a function with an async function with the name Pokemon data. So what this function does is to fetch a data from the Pokemon API. So as you can see within the fetch, we have a Pokemon API. So as we said earlier, an async function or asynchronous function does not block the execution of other code. That's the reason why we have an await function. So basically what the await does is to wait to fetch the data from the Pokemon API before it moves to the next line of code. That's what the await does. That is, it waits for the promise to be resolved. That's return the data before moving to the next line of code. So after the promise is resolved, the data is being also transformed or changed into a .json format. So that one to we use an await to wait for the data to change into a .json format, so that we can work easily with our codes.